Victorino to third base and by Machado down the line. One run is in. Here comes another. As to third base goes Napoli. 2 runs in as Shane Victorino drives in a pair.
The question is, should Shane Victorino be put at second base? Because that ball was interfered with by a fan. And the umpire is discussing that right now.
John Farrell out to argue that. And they're going to get together on this. Crew Chief Jerry Meals.
That's a hard one to project because, a lot of times we see that ball bounce out and the outfielder is able to get the ball in, to a single. That's a tough call for an umpire. There's the ball down the third base line that gets by Machado.
They're charging Machado with an error. So no RBIs on the play. 2 runs are in, and they get Victorino now at second base. And now Buck Showalter wants to go out and find out why.
Yeah, I just got to question it because in this ballpark, as we know, any ball that gets by and down there and is deflected off that wall can bounce out between short and left field. And a lot of times you see the base runner end up at first base. Now, that ball's interfered with. So
here is Adrian Beltre, who has walked and grounded out. Double play ground ball. It's off Marte. Everybody's going to be safe. In to score the Shields. The Rangers lead it 3-2.
Boy, you talk about a nightmare of an inning for the Mariners. 3 walks, a blooper, and 2 routine ground balls turned into errors. One by the third baseman, one by the shortstop. That's a 2-2 ball game. A routine double play ground ball, and Marte booted it. You couldn't ask for an easier ball to turn than that. I don't know if he got distracted by the runner, but it takes a little hop, kicks off the heel of his glove, and
now the 1-2. Rios pulls it over to third and under the glove and through the legs of Andrew Romine, and we're tied at 1. Romine with his 4th error. Iannetta sets up outside, and Kinsler shoots one back up the mound, knocked down by Richards. He'll fire to first. Trumbo can't catch the ball, and it's 2-1. Now let's see where that ball hit Richards and see if he's all right. This one, a terrific diving stop by Ibar, who fires it over second base. It'll bring in a run. Kinsler on his way to third. Trumbull has troubles with it, fires it home, and Iannetta knocks it down. Terrific diving stop by Eric Ibar, but nowhere near Grant Green at second. The 0-2, and Murphy hooks one into right. Base hit. Leadoff man on board. Bobbled by Calhoun, and Murphy ends up at second. 4th error of the game for the Angels, and that's the 8th for Cole. Infield in. Brzezinski shoots one past short, and it's an RBI single. Texas gets one of those runs back, and it's 6-4 Rangers. Brzezinski ends up at second base. Colin Cowgill committing the Angels' 5th error of the afternoon.
Broken back grounder. Andrews did not handle it. Leadoff man on for the Blue Jays in the bottom of the 7th. On the ground to the right side. Safe.
Oh my. We got the left-handed first baseman. He's got the easy throw for the force. And Moreland just shanked it. And we'll get a runner from Martin. Dalton Pompey, the local native.
1-1 to Goins. Bumped it. Beltre goes to third. Bases loaded.
He dropped it. He took great execution. Look at Beltre, the spin, perfect throw, and Andrus just dropped it. He just dropped it.
Bounce to the right side. Throw comes home. Out at the plate is Pompey.
Bannister's going to say, He came out of the lane. He's looking for a double play on the slide from Pompey. The play, Jimenez comes up. He's got a force. But I think Pompey's in the right. You got to take him out. He's still on the plate. He's engaged to the plate. You got to take him out. Can you imagine if they call a double play here? Woo!
3 errors committed by the Texas Rangers.
This call's going to stay where it's at. And so are we. And I know you are at home.
When we come back, bases loaded, 1 out, Donaldson to the plate. The 2-0, a bloop. Over the glove, Verdua. Pilar scores. And the Rangers get the out at second.
Boy, they got the force at second, but that shows you how strong Donaldson is. But I don't know why Verdua did.
No chance off of that slider. It just tells you you're tough to pick the ball up.
Kelly Johnson ranges far to his right and flips to Green, and the ball is dropped. Tap back to Green, and he throws it over the head of Johnson. Martin will go to third, and the ball goes into the stands. Van reached over and grabbed it, so that put runners on second and third. What should have been the easiest play in the world, he underhanded it over the head of Johnson. 2-2. Going to be a tough play. And another one thrown over the head of Kelly Johnson. Smolinski will stop at third as the throw comes in. That is going to be, I don't know. Yeah, it's going to be the third error for sure on Green. That still might be scored a hit, but allowing the runner to go to third.
Solante off second, Liriano off first, a high fly ball. Blooped into shallow center field. Long run. He'll get there. Puig with the running grab. Everybody scurrying back. His throw to first base got away. The runners will move up. Puig with another mistake, but they have a play at second base. They throw that at second base. They would have had the runner, but it's missed. It goes into center. The throw home as the runner will come home. And the Padres get Solarte home. Throw it away again. Now they'll throw to the plate. Not in time. Liriano will score. That was as bad a defensive sequence of any team this year, I believe, in highlights that I've seen live or in person in Major League Baseball. That was pathetic. And Puig, as usual, as erratic as can be, was in the middle of it.
I mean, he comes in, and then, as you said, the off-balance throw to first base, which is way offline, and then it just falls apart from there. Ellis throws it away into center field on a bad throw, terrible throw home, but there's really nobody guarding home because Kershaw's not backing it up, so it gets by everybody. And then finally Kershaw realizes, oh, I better cover home plate to try to get the original runner, Rivera, but it's too late. He doesn't want to get spiked. He doesn't even put down the